Welcome, everybody. We are live, and welcome back to the G1 Supercard WWE versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. And this is going to be a good part two. So if you haven't had a chance, part one already up on the channel. Hopefully you guys have seen it by now. If not, you can check it out after the fact. We'll talk a little bit about it as we go on here. Of course, the Sunday Night Heat pre-show, the first three matches kicked off exclusively on Patreon, patreon.com/tvsports27. So, with all that being said, we're going to get ready for part number two right here. And it was a it was a struggle for the WWE in the first part, was it not? The match total certainly going in the direction of New Japan, and we'll kind of recap it as we start here, and we'll take a look at it before we jump into the matches here. A bit of a reminder of where we were. So after the Sunday Night Heat pre-show on Patreon, it was Team Japan up 2-1, and then of course Kenny Omega defeating Austin Theory, so that made it 3-1. Hiromu defeating Shinsuke, so that made it 4-1, and Shingo getting the victory in the 24/7 championship ladder match, making it 5-1. WWE stopped the hurt right here as Natalya and Tamina got the win over Meltier. They got a CD coming out to make it 5-2, and then we wrapped up with Will Ospreay defeating Brock Lesnar to make it 6-2. Going into this part two. So it's 6-2 right now for New Japan, or for Team Japan over WWE. We got 6 matches coming your way. So an opportunity for WWE to get back into, what the hell is that noise? Someone upstairs they're doing something. But yeah, so glad to have you here. And let's see, what do we kick off part two with? Let's look at the match card and see. What are we going to kick off part two with? And tell you what, let's start it off in a big way. Let's start off with the WWE Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. He's going to be going one-on-one with the former leader of Suzuki-gun, now a man on his own. It's Minoru Suzuki versus Seth Rollins. What do you guys think? This is a bit of a dream match, right? Between these two going at it, especially in their prime here. Well, I don't know. Suzuki, some would argue, maybe in his prime, maybe beyond his prime. From where 75. Boy, he's low ranked. I might have to go in at some point and boost him up. Suzuki's down lower than he should be, I think. Suzuki, at least. Does anyone else hate ratings too in games? That's a big thing they do in Madden these days, I mean, they've always done it in football games, but they really promote it kind of a lot more. But for wrestling games, I don't think you need ratings. Just get rid of that. Let's see, we got a couple folks in the chat joining us as well. We got Zach, who is here as always, probably one of our number one fans. Glad to see Zach here, and we got Steven as well in the chat. So, and a few others joining us as well. Of course, we have our, if you want to get some shout-outs, if you want to plug a Twitter or a Patreon or a Facebook, we have our Patreon page, and you can sign up at one of the levels, and we give shout-outs at the beginning of all the streams to our patrons, so be sure to check that out. And we're going to be doing some more WWE 2K content coming up over on Patreon as well. We're going to be doing the Female My Rise, so if you haven't gotten your subscription yet, check that out for a lot of the bonus content. When we're not streaming live, we're constantly putting stuff up on Patreon, so there's always something to watch. So check it out, patreon.com/tbsports27, and hit the subscribe button while you're here on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up to help the algorithm out. And be sure to follow us on Twitter as well. We tweet when we're going live. The PS4 tweets it. And we'll talk to you on there as well. We also tweet out when we upload new things to Patreon. So if you want to know when content is going up on Patreon, you can do that over on our Twitter. So all the links down below. If you hit the description button right now, and Steven hit the bell, the thumbs up, and the subscribe. So that's awesome right there. But if you hit the more button, check out the description. You can see everything right there. We have the Ko-Fi link, the Patreon, the Twitter, the Twitch, course, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. We do stream on Twitch from time to time as well. We were doing Twitch more often before we switched back to YouTube here. But keep an eye out, because every once in a while we'll stream on Twitch and then upload it later on YouTube. So depending on if you want to be with us live or after the fact. But as we said, it's Team Japan up 6-2 on Team WWE. And Seth Rollins trying to become just the third WWE competitor to pick up a victory here in the G1 Supercard. 6 matches here on this card for part 2, including the match you're about to see. Seth Rollins, Minoru Suzuki. We got Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tetsuya Naito versus Edge and Robert Roode. Bullet Club versus Retribution. The leaders of the Bullet Club versus the KOA. The women's triple threat match in your main event, Okada versus Mustafa Ali. Gonna be big business. But for now, let's get ready. Get ready, everyone on your feet, to hit him with a little Kaze Ninare as Suzuki steps up and over the top rope. That's a new style for him, right? And the towel stays on. How is that possible? That thing should have flown right off. Seth Rollins, Minoru Suzuki kicking off part 2 of the G1 Supercard. Again, part 1 is up right now here on YouTube in the archives. And the Sunday Night Heat pre-show, which was the New Japan Rambo, the women's 8-way tag team match, and the WWE Tag Team Champions versus the IWGP Tag Team Champions. Those 3 matches are up as part of our Sunday Night Heat exclusively on Patreon, so check that out. So Seth Rollins, Minoru Suzuki. Look at Suzuki coming in, taking some of the early blows from Rollins, and he's fired up. But Rollins right back up to his feet, and Rollins can strike with the best of them too. Rollins definitely is going to have the size advantage on Suzuki as far as just being taller. Suzuki though, oh my God, Suzuki, he's trying to match Rollins for Rollins trying to go high risk. That's a new one for Suzuki. When's the last time you ever seen Suzuki do that? Interesting moveset here. Of course, if you guys haven't had a chance to check out our WCW ECW Alliance, we thought we were going to do that a lot longer, but then we ended up switching over to 2K22. But we did about 2 months of that universe mode, and Minoru Suzuki was our main champion, our first champion. So check that out. It's in the archives, the WCW ECW universe mode on WWE 2K20. And that is part of the reason why we often get the questions about, are you going to buy the new game every year? We typically don't, because that's the reason. We'd have to stop our universe mode in its tracks, unless you guys would want to do that and kind of start all over. So that's usually why we play each version of a game for at least a couple years before we get the new one. Suzuki off the top, the double stomp. Perfectly executed onto Rollins, into the cover. And Rollins able to power out. So Suzuki gets the win here. Now, I don't know about this moveset for Suzuki, but he's trying to match high flying right now with Seth Rollins. But Suzuki waiting until tonight to break out this new moveset. Big chop by Rollins. And the rolling elbow puts Suzuki down. Suzuki, the punch to the throat, and then the gut punch. Guy's unbelievable. Oh, submission is going to be locked in here now. Rollins, he's really close to the ropes. Rollins is going to fight out of this. Seth Rollins, your WWE Intercontinental Champion. And typically in the past, it's been Intercontinental Champion versus Intercontinental Champion at the G1 Supercard, but New Japan no longer has a Intercontinental Championship, so Seth Rollins was kind of able to name his opponent, or New Japan was able to name their opponent for Rollins, and so we were able to get this dream match. Rollins heading to the apron now. Up and over. What a plancha onto Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki, he almost took the 3 count right there. Is able to power out. Hits the big rolling elbow on Suzuki. And Seth Rollins hits the stomp onto Minoru Suzuki. That one kind of came out of nowhere. Is that going to be enough to put down Suzuki? And it is. Seth Rollins gets WWE back on the scoreboard with a much-needed win. It is now 6-3. Team Japan over Team WWE. And Seth Rollins coming out, hitting the big stomp. And getting the 3 count onto Suzuki. We had some submissions, and Suzuki busted out a very unique moveset, right? But Rollins, I think that about took everything it had out of Suzuki, and he almost took the 3 count right there. And Rollins knew he had him, and he put him down one final time. The curb stomp, 1, 2, 3. And Minoru Suzuki is down. And the Intercontinental Champion picks up the win. And Seth Rollins continuing to pick up momentum here as of late in Universe mode. The big win over AJ Styles, the Intercontinental Championship victory. He had the victory over Edge, right? A couple weeks ago. And Seth Rollins reigning supreme here in Japan. A good week in Japan as he defeated El Desperado on one of our WWE Dark Patreon exclusives. And then coming up and getting the victory here over Minoru Suzuki. So we are going to head on to our next contest here. And this one is going to be the All-Star Tag Team matchup. So Tornado rules here, of course. It is as I say, I can't even put the 20 count on if I wanted to. It is going to be the All-Stars, WWE All-Stars versus the New Japan All-Stars. And kind of almost a must-win, I would think, for Edge, who has kind of gone the wrong way as of late. But he's going to be teaming up with Bobby Roode, who's got a whole lot of momentum on his side. That can't be denied. Tanahashi? Tanahashi Hiroshi, maybe? The way they named him? There we go. And it's going to be interesting to see in this one as well. How can Tanahashi and Naito work together in this one? Because obviously, from different factions, well, Naito from Los Ingobernables de Japón, and Hiroshi Tanahashi kind of always been on himself. He had a brief run with Taguchi Japan. Remember that group? Taguchi. So that'll be interesting to see them work together. But Edge, the Canadian contention here, Edge and Robert Roode. Edge, of course, the longtime undisputed champion, as well as the Intercontinental Champion, the double champion. And then it all just went south for Edge, and he lost the titles one by one. He lost the Undisputed Championship to Mustafa Ali, and he would lose the Intercontinental Championship, which is now being held by Seth Rollins. And a big opportunity for Edge to try to regain momentum here, especially going into these next couple of months. The Clash of the Champions coming up in this ongoing war with Retribution. Steven is asking about tag team name of Baron Corbin and JBL. I'm not sure what Stockmasters. What would be a good name for them? Of course, in our universe mode, Baron Corbin is still the tag team partner with Madcap Moss. They have not had their breakup yet. And in our previous universe mode, JBL was actually the advisor of Brock Lesnar. So instead of Paul Heyman, it was JBL and Brock Lesnar, and that was going back to their Millionaire Club days. So we had the Millionaires Club in our previous universe, which was Ted DiBiase, JBL, Brock Lesnar, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels. Well, Edge seems pretty fired up here in the Tokyo Dome. And they're calling this the All-Star Tag Team match. And the fact that Robert Roode is in this All-Star Tag Team match as well, I think, speaks to what people think of Robert Roode here going forward. He's another one that, much like we were talking about Seth Rollins, he's picked up a lot of momentum. The tag team with the Dirty Dogs, with Dolph Ziggler and later Diesel. And then the breakup there from Diesel. And Robert Roode would go on to win that street fight, and he's continued to pick up some big wins, including the win over Ric Flair at SummerSlam. Dolph Ziggler, though, in his own right, got the win over Shawn Michaels, and we're expected to hear from Shawn Michaels coming up on Monday Night Raw in response to that loss at SummerSlam. So that'll be interesting to hear what Shawn Michaels has to say. But we can perhaps be looking at a future WWE Undisputed Champion in Robert Roode. He's got the accolades. A former TNA champion. He's a former NXT champion. United States champion, right? Robert Roode, multiple-time tag team champions, NWA tag team champions, TNA tag team champions, WWE tag team champions. The man has done it all. The only thing he's not done in professional wrestling is have that major singles run in WWE. He's done it everywhere else. This could be the opportunity for Robert Roode. And here you go, Tetsuya Naito. Saw his Los Ingobernables stablemate win the WWE 24/7 Championship earlier this evening. Shingo Takagi, your new 24/7 champion. And, of course, Raw is going to be taking place from Japan coming up here. So maybe one more opportunity to recapture that 24/7 championship, unless somebody can maybe take the title from him tonight. I don't know. I believe Shingo, he's either hanging out with Bushi and Sonata and all them. Maybe got a little bit of protection. But get your air guitars out, because here is Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan. Here we go. Look at the All-Stars, the amount of world championships. Now, we were talking about Robert Roode hasn't quite had that WWE run yet, but you consider world championships between Edge, WWE, Undisputed, World Heavyweight, Tanahashi, multiple IWGP Heavyweight Championships, Naito, multiple IWGP Heavyweight Championships, of course, his legendary reigns with the Intercontinental Championship, and Bobby Roode, all of his world championships, well, maybe not in WWE, certainly NXT, TNA. So you got world champions up and down here. Tanahashi and Edge. And that's a dream match in its own right. Hey, any combination can happen, and let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments, what matches would you like to see in the Monday Night Raw edition here in Japan. So we don't know, is Shawn Michaels actually going to be in Japan, or is he just going to have a video message? We'll have to see, but Tanahashi and Edge, that could be a fun main event to see tomorrow night, just one-on-one. Naito sending Roode out to the outside of the ring here in Tokyo Dome. And Edge power bombing Hiroshi Tanahashi straight to the floor. My goodness. And this all-star tag team matchup has turned into a all-star brawl right now. Roode sending Naito right into Kevin Kelly and Chris Charlton there. Gino Gambino. I did not expect this. Into the ring post goes Robert Roode. Tanahashi now. Suplex to Edge on the floor. Uh-oh, what's Robert Roode? Robert Roode going up top. Naito going up top too. Bit of a game between Naito and Robert Roode. Big forearm shot for Roode as Edge somehow back up to his feet after taking that slam on the floor. Big axe handle by Robert Roode and a clubbing blow to the back. Into the cover, Edge DDTs Tanahashi on the floor, and we could have a 3 count here. And Naito powering out. I don't know how Edge has gotten the advantage back. Snap suplex inside the ring by Robert Roode. Roode heading up top. Bobby Roode dropping the knee. Into the cover again. Neckbreaker on the floor by Edge. And Tetsuya Naito is out. Big striking blow. Roode, he might be trying to draw some blood here. Look at this. He's going strong style right now on Naito. Edge with a drop kick. And, Naito. Fireman carry to Robert Roode. Hooks him and drops Roode right in the back of his arm. That could be a broken arm right there. Edge and Tanahashi continuing their brawl on the outside of the ring. And Naito gets caught up top. He gets driven down by Robert Roode. And back to the forearm shots. Oh, like a modified rock bottom. Roode into the cover once again. Tanahashi still outside the ring. Was that a 3 count? That was incredibly close, folks, as Edge and Tanahashi just continue their war outside of the ring. And Tanahashi just went spine first into the barricade. That is unbelievable. Robert Roode, glorious DDT. There won't be a Destino, but a DDT. And Robert Roode and Edge pick up the win. And it's 6-4 now. And WWE is back in striking range here with these 2 victories. And Robert Roode continues his momentum with a huge win over Tetsuya Naito. Edge and Tanahashi just had their brawl on the outside of the ring. Tanahashi had to check his spine. You see Edge, though, in the distance getting thrown into the barricade there. No Destino, but we got the glorious DDT. And Robert Roode is victorious. So the WWE All-Stars, and now WWE picking up their momentum back. Can the comeback happen? So there's 2 matches. We got 4 to go. All right, up next, it is going to be, and unfortunately, I mean, we're cheering, obviously, for WWE, right? We want Team WWE to win. This is going to be an awkward one, because that's going to mean us having to root for some not-so-good guys. And it is going to be the 8-man tag, and unfortunately, you can't do Tornado Rules. I wish we could. But it's going to be Bullet Club versus Retribution here in this contest. And forewarned, this is probably going to be a lot of loading time because we're using custom attires. So, and we're also going to be using custom superstars. So, when this starts, I'm probably going to just hit the pause. I'll probably go grab a drink or something because the loading time is going to take a very long time. If you guys are watching on replay, maybe you can fast forward through it. But if you're watching live, just hang tight. But this is Bullet Club versus Retribution. So, Carl Anderson, the good brother. And do they have him under L? Luke Gallo or Dot Gallows? Guess they got him under D. Dot Gallo. There we go. And of course, Evil, the leader of the House of Torture, and Kenta. There you go. Kenta versus, or not Kenta, Bullet Club versus Retribution. I mean, you got two factions that have been running roughshod over their respective promotions here. And we're going to see how this one turns out. Last year's G1 Supercard saw the main event Mafia go against Bullet Club. If you want to check out the results of that, you can do that over on our Patreon page. We have the text file up on that. But this is going to be a good one. It's Retribution versus Bullet Club. But like we said, it's going to be a long loading time. So we'll be back when this loading time wraps up.
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 1,024 pounds, Mace, Tucker, Slapjack, and T-Bar Retribution.
All right, guys, Retribution. Here you see them. Of course, Machine's out there too. And here comes Carl Anderson.
From Asheville, North Carolina, weighing in at 189 pounds, Carl Anderson.
Guess Bullet Club, I should say, looks like they're going to come out one by one here. Who you got your money on in this one? The original Rebellers, the original guys that would just shake up the roster, Bullet Club, or the new era, Retribution? Steven throwing out some good tag team names for Robert Roode and Edge. We'll have to see if Edge and Roode continue to team up or not. It might be a one and done just for this card, as Roode seems like he's putting his tag team days behind him. maybe focusing on the singles career. And here comes Doc Gallows.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 390 pounds, Doc.
Always impressed by these creative wrestlers, man. These are all, especially on the Bullet Club side, all custom made. They found on the community creations. They always look super, super good. So a win here, and again, we're going to kind of have to cheer for Retribution a little bit, unfortunately. Luckily, they haven't caused any chaos or destruction yet here this evening. That was something the New Japan management was very wary of, but, you know, unfortunately, our world champion is the leader of Retribution, so... You know, we've had past matches. They've traditionally been tag matches in my previous universe mode because I was doing WWE, WCW, and ECW. But we've had the previous world title versus world title main event. And here's Evil, leader of the subsidiary of Bullet Club, the House of Torture. And finally, Kenta. And Kenta would love to get revenge on WWE. Former member of the NXT roster and then spent a short amount of time on 205 Live. Then he made his return to Japan and shocking everyone by entering the G1 Climax and then later joining New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he would later become a member, a proud member of Bullet Club and one of the few Japanese members of Bullet Club. I mean, throughout its years, there haven't been that many. You got Tokyo Pimp, you got Evil. Of course, you got the members of the House of Torture now, but before that, it was always a Gaijin group. So here we go. Bullet Club versus Retribution. Oh my god, look at how slow everything's moving. Oh my god. Alright guys. It's okay, there it kicked in a little bit. It's a lot for the game to handle, but we're going to do our best to bring you Bullet Club and Retribution. Mace and Carl Anderson starting off in this one here. There's two big sluggers, two hard-hitting guys going at it. You can say the same when Doc Gallows gets in there too. Anderson sent into the corner, and Mace tagging out the T-Bar. I hope his finger's all right. I heard T-Bar might have broke his finger yesterday. We'll have to check in on him. He's got those gloves on, so who knows? And look at T-Bar just throwing Carl Anderson. This is Retribution 2.0. Retribution suffering what they feel was their lowest point at Extreme Rules. Reborn as Retribution 2.0. And they've been a dominant force ever since, including capturing the WWE Undisputed Championship. Now Slapjack coming into the ring. I think Slapjack's twin brother might be a part of the New Japan roster. I heard, you know, it's rumors right now, but I think TMDK might have some relatives close to Slapjack. We'll have to look into that. Maybe Gene Okerlund can check into that a little more. But Slapjack, and so far Carl Anderson, Retribution, cutting off the ring in a huge way here. And there's your cover, and Carl Anderson's going to kick out. So Carl Anderson desperately needs to get out of the ring as Retribution knocking him from one end to the other. Uppercut by Slapjack. Oh, and Carl Anderson diving right past Slapjack to get Doc Gallows, and big Doc Gallows is in there. And now you're getting the size disadvantage for Slapjack. He gets sent into the buckle by Doc Gallows. This is Bullet Club versus Retribution, part of the G1 Supercard Team WWE has 4 falls. Team Japan 6. And up next is going to be our women's triple threat match, and actually a slight advantage for Team Japan because they're going to have 2 representatives in this match, Kairi and Julia, where the WWE only has 1 women's champion, that's Bianca Belair. I suppose maybe we could have gotten the NXT, we could have gotten Carmella in there or something, I guess, right? Evil now tagged in for the first time, and Slapjack able to slip out. He's so slimy, you know. Slapjack can just almost slip out of anything. He would fit in perfectly at the House of Torture. In the ring comes Mace. I thought we were going to get a little double team here. So Mace and Evil going toe-to-toe. And Mace just putting the forearm across the throat of Evil. And Evil powering out. Oh, Mace. Carl Anderson must have said something because Mace took his eyes off the prize and Evil came in and hit the back body drop onto Mace. So Doc Gallows steps back into the ring. And Gallows sending Mace down to the floor. Down to the canvas, down to the cerulean blue. Look at Gallows. Mace hammering back at Doc Gallows. Sends him into the buckle, and Gallows goes right to the ground. Oh, there's the big rib kick. And this is the matchup we were wanting to see earlier. Gallows and Mace, 2 big hosses, just going at it, raining down blows. Gallows counters, belly to belly from Gallows onto Mace. Steven, there's no more Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. We unified those at WrestleMania. It was Charlotte Flair that became the new WWE Women's Champion before she would quickly lose it. And we've had a couple different champions since then. We've had Asuka and Becky Lynch and now Bianca Belair. While Charlotte Flair, your holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Charlotte never did get onto her card, did she? That was a discussion of maybe we could modify that. We could switch it up instead of making it uneven. You know, technically, we had been saying that Charlotte was trying to get on the card, right? Maybe she can just put herself in the match. Because Charlotte is Miss Money in the Bank, and she wants to make Money in the Bank as important as the women's champion before she cashes in. Well, I'm trying to tag in Machine with all I've got, and it's not going too well. Well, he didn't want in. Okay. So it's going to be T-Bar and Carl Anderson. And that would make it even. That way, Japan wouldn't have the advantage. So maybe, you know, we'll make it a 4-way. Carl Anderson bleeding buckets right now. Big clubbing blow by T-Bar. Anderson trying to just withstand the blows. And he's going to counter back on T-Bar. There's a gut punch. That'll take the breath right out of you. And rolling elbow. T-Bar still doesn't go down. And this one is going to take down T-Bar. The DDT and Carl Anderson looking to tag out. And I thought we were going to see Kenta for the first time, but instead it's going to be Doc Gallows. And Doc Gallows picks up T-Bar, choke slamming T-Bar right onto the Lawson. Submission locked in. Retribution not getting in the ring. That's all right. T-Bar with the clothesline. And the low drop kick. Clubbing blow. Machine. How can we get Machine in this one? Another clubbing blow. I cannot tag. He does not want to be tagged in. Double axe handle. Oh my god. You cannot tag him in. This is insane. Okay. Can I tag in anybody, or did this game just glitch? What the heck? Oh my god, I think the game glitched. I can't tag anybody in. Okay, well, it's going to be T-Bar the rest of the way. Well, they're going to trade blows. It's Doc Gallows and T-Bar. Maybe that would be the one reason to buy 2K23 is if there's no glitches. A couple of shots to the ribs by Doc Gallows. And flipping T-Bar up and over. Gallows. Oh my god. Forget about it. I really don't like tag matches in this game. That's why I always do tornado rules. But you can't do an 8-man tornado tag. That would be a reason to buy 2K23 if they give us an 8-man tornado tag. I would probably buy it. With T-Bar, it seemed like, despite breaking out of it, good counter by T-Bar and the big boot. And now we'll see if we can actually tag out to somebody. Oh my god. I can't tag. I'm hitting the tag button. This is crazy. Okay, well, Kenta's in there now. I guess it's going to be T-Bar the rest of the way. Kenta DDT onto T-Bar. Into the cover. Maybe that'll wake the game up. Maybe them coming back into the ring will wake it up. Okay, he gets in an animation there. Oh my god, he either climbs the turnbuckle. Oh, Kenta. Big super kick by T-Bar. I can't, oh, we got a tag. I literally was just, I don't know if you could hear my controller. I was mashing the tag button, and finally a tag happened. Oh my god. Well, Machine and Kenta, for the first time, are in this matchup here. In this Retribution versus Bullet Club Classic. Kenta just held all the way up. And Machine puts down Kenta. Kenta with a good counter. Machine countering right back. And Kenta with the kicks, stiff kicks. Rockin' Machine. Oh! Shade right there. Doc Gallows in the ring. And Machine just squashes Gallows into the cover here. And Evil's going to come in and break this one up. Nice standing drop kick by Machine. Let's see, can we tag out again? That's me hitting the tag button. And he just keeps going on the ropes. Oh, I've accidentally switched to the wrong person. Well, Machine's got Gallows into the corner and the running clothesline. Oh my god. You literally cannot tag anybody. There we go. Good lord. It's L1 to tag in, folks, but So T-Bar back in again. L1, 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 L1. I'm hitting L1, and the tag's not happening, and Evil comes in with the lariat, and the cover onto T-Bar. And T-Bar kicks out at 2. Well, it might just have to be T-Bar the rest of the way. The whole game is a glitchy mess, but... Back elbow by T-Bar. Nice chops. And actually a huge opportunity here as most of the apron's been cleared. And T-Bar's about to feast his eyes onto Evil. Trying to knock Kenta off the apron. And he does just that. The cover onto Evil. And Evil kicks out. Retribution hangs on. Or I should say Bullet Club hangs on. Retribution close to putting this one away as Evil and T-Bar left standing. T-Bar just throws Evil across the ring. We'll try to see if we can't tag out. There we go. I guess you just have to get in the exact position to tag somebody in. Like, it has to be so perfect. Mace. Oh, what a counter by Evil. Tie up here. Evil dropping Mace on the back of his head. Look at this. Look at Evil. Gut wrench powerbomb onto Mace. Doc Gallows getting fired up. Big lariat to Mace. Picks him up. Maybe a little 1031 action here. No, Mace. A little illegal there. Raking the eyes. Some back elbows by Gallows. Spine buster. You go for the cover, Gallows. T-Bar is going to come in and break that one up. Oh, Mace was looking to tag out. Didn't happen. Clothesline, nope. Gallows picks him up, and down goes Mace, and that might do it. It might be a victory here for Team Japan. No, Mace powers out. Mace is staggered, though. Well, maybe not. He's got some life to him. Good count. Oh, they're just countering right now. Oh, my God. What a shot by Mace. Picks up Gallows. Sends him down. And this could be it for Bullet Club. Oh, my God. What is happening? Okay, Retribution wins. That match was a mess, but Retribution wins. And it is now a huge comeback. WWE has won 3 in a row. And now it is New Japan 6, WWE 5, with 3 matches left to go here on the card. Unbelievable. Well, there you go, folks. Retribution reigning supreme, their domination as Retribution 2.0 continuing, and we're going to see their leader later tonight in the main event. against Kazuchika Okada. Some more retribution to come tonight. More Bullet Club later tonight, as well as our co-main event, if you will, coming your way. The leaders of Bullet Club going up against the KO Way, and it'll be the second match of the evening for one Austin Theory. All right, up next is going to be our, what is now, we just decided on it, but to even up the sides, it is going to be the women's fatal four-way matchup. And it's going to be the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, going up against the IWGP Women's Champion, Kairi, going up against the World of Stardom Champion, Julia. Should we go pirate? Let's go pirate, Julia. Why not? Since Kairi's got her pirate style. And now, joining the mix to even up the sides, it is your Miss Money in the Bank, Charlotte Flair. And we talked about Charlotte Flair wanting to get on the card, wanting to find out a way to get on the card. She's on the card right now in this one. Same thing. This might take a little bit of loading time, just the nature of the game. So I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to go grab another drink. I need one after that Bullet Club match, and we'll be back in just a moment here. All right, guys, this is going to be a good one. Fatal four-way, and as we said, it's WWE's right back into this. It was 6-2. The first three matches have gone to WWE. It is now 6-5. And here you go, Steven. Here is your WWE Women's Champion. Not Raw, not SmackDown, but the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. Winning the championship at SummerSlam. Taking the title from Becky Lynch. All right, and yeah, it's gonna be, this one's gonna be pretty interesting as well, I'd have to say. I mean, you got kind of some familiarity in there between Kairi, Bianca, and Charlotte, but then you kind of got the wild card in Julia in the mix as well. And Kairi,
and her opponents first.
She's got the Pirate's chest as the IWGP Women's Champion. Chip gonna be in there, and there it is. Your first ever, your inaugural IWGP Women's Champion, Kairi. Of course, she has a huge matchup coming up in the month of February against one Mercedes Moné in real life. Of course, Sasha Banks still part of our universe mode, and Sasha Banks, the Hug and Boss connection, involved in the 8-women tag team match, which was not as messy as the one we just saw, and that is up on our Patreon page right now as part of the Sunday Night Heat kickoff, patreon.com/tvsports27 if you want to check out that match, as well as the New Japan Rambo, as we're hearing that the winner of the New Japan Rambo is most likely going to be challenging Mustafa Ali for the Undisputed Championship at Clash of the Champions. So if you want to see who that is, check that out right now on Patreon.
Stampede Champion, Julia.
Here's your new World of Stardom champion. She ended the lengthy championship reign of Suri, and a lot of people were on notice when Suri got the win, or when she was the champion, rather. Had some incredible championship matches, but Julia was the one to dethrone Suri. And I got to watch the new Stardom show. They had a big show on February 4th, and I know Julia had a championship defense on. Waiting for that one to get on Stardom World. You usually got to wait about 2 or 3 days when it's a pay-per-view. But either way, she is your World of Stardom champion. It is Julia. And this was the original triple threat matchup. Now, suddenly finding her way onto the card, your Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Oh, she takes the pirate patch off. All right. Here she is, Miss Money in the Bank. Unfortunately, you can't assign the briefcase to her because you need 2 open championship slots. But it's Charlotte Flair. And this one was just came out of nowhere. We didn't expect Charlotte to show up. But she come out, she made the challenge, and she put herself in it. She's still claiming she's going to cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania on the Women's Champion. Of course, a lot of people begging Mr. Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens, to cash in on Mustafa Ali so we can at least stall some of this retribution momentum that they've had. He has not done so, but we've had a Money in the Bank cash-in at this show before. The Ultimate Warrior in G1 Supercard's past cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, where he formed his new faction with Papa Shango, Kane, Rosemary, and Ultimate Warrior would go on to cash in and defeat Goldberg to win the WWE Championship. So Money in the Bank has been cashed in at G1 Supercard in the past. And speaking of cash-ins, one thing that's going to be interesting when you have the champ and Money in the Bank in the same match is there's always that moment where if the champ is vulnerable or if it looks like the champ might be beat, all Charlotte has to do, roll out to the floor, grab that briefcase, cash in. Charlotte Flair, if she sees an opening, could potentially cash in and become WWE Women's Champion in this very match. So get ready for that. Julia and Kairi. Do you think we'll see that matchup somewhere down the line? The World Stardom Champion and the IWGP Women's Champion. That could happen. That could be big business down the line. Maybe at another Battle in the Valley. Kairi. Spike DDT onto Julia. And into the cover. Bianca might want to pay attention there, because that was almost a 3 count, and she was on the other end of the ring scrapping with Charlotte. So she's got to be careful. Bianca has the Money in the Bank briefcase holder and dumps her to the floor. So some interesting pairings right now as Bianca's going to clear the table. Are we going to see a table break? We've seen some near table breaks this evening. Bianca, gut buster to Charlotte. But what's happening to Bianca? Bianca's in a bad way. Well, Bianca heads back in, and Charlotte Flair sending Bianca Belair down. Look at Julia. Julia in the ring. Drop kick to the back. There's a cover by Julia. Charlotte trying to get in there and break it up. How about this match? That's a match I'd like to see. Julia versus Charlotte. You talk about dream matches. We got Suri and Becky Lynch on, what was that, on SmackDown? But here. But we got Saya Kamitani and Charlotte. So we saw Charlotte. Can Charlotte possibly pin the Wonder and World of Stardom champions in 1 week's time? That's what she's trying to do right here. Big clothesline to Kairi. Kairi goes down. A lot of history between Charlotte and Kairi. Of course, the TLC match that they were involved at just a number of years ago. Suplex to Kairi. And Julia with the hammer shot right there. And she's going to lock in the submission. Bianca Belair, though, right there to break it up. What a night this has been. Not only part 2, but part 1. As well as our Sunday Night Heat kickoff. An incredible card, the G1 Supercard, here in September. Charlotte Flair going to work on Kairi, just knocking her down. And now we're getting Bianca and Julia. Julia dropping Bianca on her head. That's the Stardom way, right? Make sure that neck is tough. Charlotte and Julia into the announce table. And Charlotte Flair. Oh my God. You know, Julia's no stranger to putting folks through the table. She's done it before. But Charlotte is up on the top and hits the moonsault, putting Julia right through the announce table. And now Charlotte's stuck. Charlotte Flair is stuck. Charlotte's stuck. Oh my God. That was Charlotte's opportunity. She got stuck behind all the rubble. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. Can we get out? We can't. It's stuck. Charlotte and Julia are stuck. Oh my God, this game is a glitchy. What is happening? Charlotte and Julia fighting in the crowd at the Tokyo Dome. This one's going all over the building. Oh my God. Package pile driver on the concrete. Who says you can't fight in the crowd in this game? They're going to go all through the Tokyo Dome. Well, I guess you can essentially say Charlotte and Julia are out of this because I don't think we can get back to the ring. Look at this. Look at this. Charlotte Flair going deep into the crowd here in the Tokyo Dome. I guess you can find that little area. Wait a minute, cover in the ring. Is there a way to get back? I don't think so. I think these two are just destined to fight in the crowd forever. It was that Kairi's got the submission locked in. This is insane. Charlotte and Julia just continuing their war in the crowd. Charlotte's going to try to get back to ringside, but I don't think it's possible. This is 2K, folks. This is it. Oh, my God. Well, Charlotte and Julia are just going to fight in the crowd. So in the ring, it's going to be Kairi and Bianca Belair going at it. Who expected this match to break down in this way? Bianca taking it to Kairi. Can't even see Julia and Charlotte anymore. Bianca, oh, I thought she was going to hit the KOD right there. Bianca's heading up top. Maybe a little 450 action. No insane elbow here, but the 450 by Bianca Belair. And Kairi kicks out. This would tie it up. A victory here for Bianca would put us at 6 apiece, would give WWE 4 straight wins, another 450, and this could tie it up. Bianca Belair, your winner. Charlotte and Julia stuck in the crowd, and we are tied, folks. We are tied 6-6. How many matches did we have on this card? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, so we're tied at... Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So we're tied at 6-6 right now with 2 matches to go. So it could end in a tie, or can WWE keep it up? So big win there. Bianca Belair pinning the IWGP Women's Champion and getting the win here. And we are all tied up at 6-6. 4 straight wins for the WWE as we go into our final 2 matches. It's the 6-man tag, and it's the IWGP Champion versus the WWE Champion. So we can deleted, dewarded, bulleted, bootleted. Any Homestar Runner fans out there? All right, so 6-man tag team match, and we're doing tornado rules. So it'll be more. And you know what? We're gonna change it on the fly because of who's involved. It is going to be. Can you not do an Extreme Rules? Maybe it's just assumed Extreme Rules, custom. False. Oh, here we go. Extreme Rules. I guess I had to make it, so I'm glad I had one. All right, this is the KO Way versus the leaders of the Bullet Club. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Jay White. I blew right past Jay White. There we go. Nope. Oh, that is Jay. Okay. The game's glitching again, but that is Jay White, even though it looks like Paragon Jay Pierce. So, yeah. And they're going to step into it against Mr. Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens, and his crew. Austin Theory, the U.S. champion who wrestled earlier tonight, and Johnny Gargano, the KO Way. 6-6, all tied up. And this one, if it wasn't chaotic enough with the brawl in the crowd, it's going to get chaotic again right here with this tag team matchup. We'll take control of Kevin Owens on this one, see what happens. Your semi-main event of the evening. For the first time ever, 3 former leaders of Bullet Club will team up. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and the current leader, who may be a former leader come February, and Jay White. Of course, we saw Kenny Omega earlier tonight, also a former Bullet Club leader. He is the IWGP US champion. He went one-on-one with Austin Theory and picked up the win against the IWGP US, or against the WWE United States champion. And for Team Bullet Club here, they have the potential of going down, of having a really bad couple of weeks here, because Jay White was the surprise tag team partner, and you see no longer IWGP champion. He was IWGP champion when he showed up at SummerSlam to team up with Finn Balor, and he got beat by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was going to challenge Jay White for the IWGP championship on Raw, but Jay White lost the championship at Wrestle Kingdom. So they had the one-on-one street fight, which saw Kevin Owens win after putting Jay White through the flaming table. And now we saw Bullet Club lose earlier tonight, so a chance for Bullet Club to go over unless they can pick up the victory here over the KO way. And here comes Balor Club. Finn Balor.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor. And at a combined weight of 685 pounds, Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, and Johnny Gargano, the Way.
KO Way making their way to the ring. Mr. Money in the Bank, the United States champion. Here we go. Bullet Club versus KO Way from the Tokyo Dome, G1 Supercard. Quick cover by Jay White onto Austin Theory, and you know, he has had a couple of matches to rest here, but a slight disadvantage perhaps for the KO Way, as Austin Theory's not only wrestled earlier this evening, but lost. Sling blade by Finn Balor. Oh, what just happened? Jay White, he crushed his arm right there. Crushed his fist. AJ Styles. Scorpion Death drop to Johnny Gargano. Are we going to see another battle in the crowd? We just saw Charlotte and Julia go through the crowd just a few moments ago. We're going to see that again. Now remember, this one is under Extreme Rules here. We've seen a lot of things happening on the fly on this card. We saw Charlotte get added to the women's match just a few moments ago. This one turned into an Extreme Rules match. Anything can happen at the G1 Supercard. And we still have the main event to come in just a matter of moments. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada to go up against WWE Undisputed Champion Mustafa Ali. You'd have to imagine Retribution standing by with Mustafa Ali. Chaos got to be standing by with Okada. And we have a stop sign. Do they have stop signs like that in Japan? I guess so. Owens and Balor. And so this one's kind of interesting too, because on Team Bullet Club, AJ Styles and Finn Balor are part of the WWE roster here in New Japan, or here in Universe mode. But they're representing New Japan in this matchup as Bullet Club. So if AJ or Balor gets the win, it's going to be a victory for Team Japan. So keep that in mind, as Bullet Club is New Japan. And Styles and Balor, they got the table set up on the floor. Look at this. Inside the ring, we got the Blade Runner. Is this going to be over already? Oh my God. Bullet Club finally gets a measure of revenge against the KOA. This was a quick one. Blade Runner, hey, Austin Theory, he loses 2 matches tonight, so he's going to have Kevin Owens to deal with in that. But Jay White finally getting a measure of revenge after a couple of defeats to Kevin Owens. He gets the victory over Austin Theory. And with that, New Japan reclaims the lead. It is now 7-6, and it's going to come down to the main event. If Okada wins, then New Japan takes the evening. If Ali wins, then we end it in a tie, 7-7, and I guess we'll go to some tiebreaker on Monday Night Raw to decide it, I suppose, because we'll still be here. So, yeah, there you go. All right, main event time here. Hope you guys have enjoyed the G1 Supercard, huh? What an event this has been. Unbelievable. It is now time for your main event of the evening. One-on-one. Mustafa Ali versus Kazuchika Okada. Of course, big difference between the two as far as championship reigns go. Mustafa Ali, very young in his first world championship reign, where Okada, he's been there, he's done that. He has been the champion up and down many times over, many days over. He's got the experience. Ali does not. We thought this was going to be Edge versus Okada. We thought it was going to be Edge versus Jay White. Instead, it's Mustafa Ali, Kazuchika Okada, rounding out G1 Supercard. Here he comes, our WWE Undisputed Champion.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, the WWE...
We need this one to end in a tie. And I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. If this ends in a tie, then we're going to go to an all-deciding... We're going to go to a finale, a winner-take-all finale on Monday Night Raw between New Japan and WWE. So stay tuned for that, if that happens. But he is the WWE Undisputed Champion. He no longer carries the former WWE Championship that he got gifted from Roman Reigns, who we saw Roman Reigns make his return to WWE last week. But again, haven't heard from Roman Reigns since then. And there's the man himself.
From Japan, weighing in at 255 pounds, the International Wrestling Grand Prix World Heavyweight Champion, Okada.
Kazuchika Okada, IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the Rainmaker, the money clip himself. He's been on the big stage so many times. Where Mustafa Ali has only just now gotten to the big stage. And the difference between the two, Okada, hard work, determination, effort, practice. That got him to the big stage. Mustafa Ali, he forced his way to the big stage. Intimidation, bullying, destruction. That's how Ali got himself up to the top. And now we're going to see these two polar opposites go at it. Your main event of G1 Supercard. WWE Undisputed Champion Mustafa Ali. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada. Oh! How about that cannonball, backwards cannonball splash. Quick cover here by Ali, but why not? Because we've seen a couple of quick covers and victories here this evening. Oh, Okada. I would say similar weight between Okada and Ali, but the size definitely, as far as height, I mean, you can plainly see it, but Okada, a deceivingly tall man when he's in there. Stomping away on the face of Mustafa Ali. Oh. Quick cover here by Okada. And Mustafa Ali kicks out. Let's see what we see. Are we going to get a classic Okada, like 30-minute matchup here? You love the New Japan 25, 30-minute matches. Okada heading up top. Hits the elbow drop onto Mustafa Ali. Okada heading up top once again. Got Ali in his sights. Oh, Ali catches Okada. Slams him down. And now Ali going up top. Big splash onto Okada, into the cover. Only a 1 count. Where it's last year's G1 Supercard main evented, Okada versus Kenny Omega. Okada picked up the win, and then 2 years ago at G1 Supercard, it was the tag team match. It was Okada, Goldberg, Bo Dallas, and Justin Gabriel, I want to say. I'd have to go back and look at it again. Or maybe Ryback was the WCW champion at the time. I believe Okada got the win in that one as well. Oh! I thought he was going to go for the Rainmaker there. Instead, he went with the gut punch. Okada crushing Mustafa Ali. Back of Okada's knee. Rolls him over. And try to rip the arm out from under his arm. A little Owen Hart's tribute there. Kick his leg out from his leg. Oh, I think he was going for head scissors there. Mustafa Ali. Didn't work there. Good counter there. Ali rocking Okada. Look at Mustafa Ali. I don't know what's happening right there. Oh, back elbow. Another back elbow for both of them, and there we go. Maybe that's what Ali was trying to hit Okada with. Oh, super kick sending down the Rainmaker. Wait a minute, what the heck is Mustafa Ali doing? What is he doing? Get the win. Big splash from the top. And a kick out. Yeah, see? Take it while you can get it, Ali. From what I understand, Retribution crowding the area, I don't know what they call it in Japan, but the gorilla position. Ready to strike at any moment. It's been a relatively clean broadcast up to this point as far as Retribution is concerned, and maybe they're in a good mood after getting the victory over Bullet Club earlier tonight. Okada. Uh-oh. Okada. Tombstone onto Mustafa Ali. It might be Rainmaker time. It might be Rainmaker time. Retribution, is he going to come out? No, Ali trying to counter, double underhook. Not the Rainmaker. And Ali kicks out. I think Ali, you saw that brief moment where Okada was not able to latch on to Mustafa Ali. Elbow from the top. Now, is it going to be the Rainmaker? Ali. Oh, and a counter. What a counter from Mustafa Ali. Man, you hate what he stands for. He's not a good man. But man, is he good in the ring. But so is Okada. But so is Ali. And there's the super kick. Oh my goodness. Ali to the top. He's going to go for the 054, and he nails it on to the IWGP champion into the cover. Okada kicks out. Tokyo Dome is on their feet. Ali just teeing off on shots on Okada. Ali sent to the apron. Oh my God, what does Okada have planned? Look at Okada. Oh! Spine breaker on the apron. Okada stomping away. Oh my God, that little Pentagon Jr. right there. Now only a 10 count on the floor. I know it's Japan, but 10 count on the floor into the barricade. Yeah, those things are deadly. You can end up getting in the crowd and you won't be able to get out. Ali. What does Ali got planned here? Look at Mustafa Ali. Oh, he missed. Uh-oh. He's going to try to get back in for the count. Referee's count. He's trying to keep Okada outside the ring here. Look at this. Look at the standoff. Standing drop kick from Mustafa Ali. Another standing drop kick. Okada with the counter. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the Rainmaker. There's the drop kick again. Ali's hit that a number of times. Is he going to go for another 054? Yes, he is. Okada. is down. Center of the ring. And Okada kicks out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And Mustafa Ali. Oh, now Ali is getting mad. Now, oh, come on. Come on, Ali. This has been a great match. This has been a great match, Ali. You don't need to do this. He's going to get disqualified here. The referee will take the chair from Ali. And Okada catches Mustafa Ali. What's he going to do with him? Right into the buckle. Oh my God, 2 0-5-4s and Kazuchika Okada kicked out. Watch out. Oh! Knee across the wrist. But Ali is back up. Okada back up. So is Ali. Sends him up. Oh, Mustafa Ali. Drop kick. Multiple times he's hit that drop kick. And Ali is going to go upstairs one more time. Big splash. Cover. Is that enough? Ali, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ali? This man has lost his mind. It did not look like that Okada was going to kick out. Oh my God. Oh! On the back of the head. Dragon suplex. Ali. Ali. Tombstone by Okada. Into the cover. And Ali kicks out. Holy smokes, what a main event. Rainmaker time setting up. Okada's got Ali. And Rainmaker. And Kazuchika Okada has pinned the WWE Undisputed Champion. New Japan takes the night. They win it 8-6. And I feel like Ali had Okada beat. He had Okada beat after that senton, after that cannonball splash from the top. And he didn't pin him. He got up after the 2 count. What was he thinking?
Here is your winner, Okada.
And I'm hearing now in my headset, folks, I'm hearing now, of course, as you know, Raw, we're going to be back in Japan for Monday Night Raw before we head back to the States. I'm hearing that Retribution attempted to come out, but they were stopped. And you know who they were stopped by? They were stopped by the winner of the New Japan Rambo. The winner of the New Japan Rambo. We're not going to tell you just yet. If you want to know who won the New Japan Rambo, you got to go over to patreon.com/TBSports27. But we will be revealing it on Monday Night Raw as well. But the winner of the New Japan Rambo single-handedly fought off Retribution, which kept it a one-on-one match. I think there was some help from Chaos as well. Ishii, Goto as well. They were doing their thing in the back. But my goodness, that's going to be interesting. The main event at Clash of the Champions just got intriguing as Okada takes the loss. New Japan wins the night, an incredible night. The G1 Supercard, and now we head into Monday Night Raw. Let's look at the card here. Of course, we'll edit a lot of this. Ali and Killshot, huh? Mysterio and Roman. That was the match we saw on WWE Dark. Becky and Bianca, Ciampa and Jinder. What? Look at this popping off here. Real quick, before we let you guys go, let's do a little community creation action here. I'm going to see if we can find just like a cool kind of WWE Japan arena to see if we can't use for a Monday Night Raw. If not, we'll just use the standard Raw set, but let's see what we got here. So I guess we can just do, well, we probably want to do show. Let's see, Raw. Japan. Would that even come up? See if there's something cool with, like, you know, that gives it that Japan arena feel, but then it's also WWE Raw. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of Monday Night Raws, so it might be I don't know if there's like a WWE Japan thing that you can search for. Raw. Yeah, it might not be possible because I don't even know what kind of tag to even search for. Because I feel like a lot of people are probably just spammed the WWE and Japan, like something like that, like AEW Japan, but I want WWE and Japan. But I don't know if that is going to be a thing. So let's switch this up, which I don't know if that'll help any more, but just doing WWE in Japan. And maybe somebody made a really cool WWE Japan arena. If not, it'll just be the same old New Japan arena again. Or maybe we can download a different arena here. Maybe there's another kind of like, we have this New Japan Cup one. Let's see what it looks like. Just to kind of switch up the feel a little bit. But it's got all the New Japan Cup logos on there. The ring's different, which is cool. Like the ring design, but it's going to say New Japan Cup on it, which we don't want. So we will continue our search. ECW Havoc. How about that, huh? SmackDown, Crown Jewel. That's what I figured. A lot of people probably just, even though, you know, like if you look at the hashtags, they, to get their stuff recognized, you know, put a lot of... Well, I searched WWE Japan, but even the hashtags, well, I guess the description, you can see what some folks did. Nothing here. What about most upvoted? And we're looking to download it here. That's a little bonus for you guys. But what a show. What a show that was. G1 could be interesting if the G1 logo, but I mean technically this was the G1 Supercard, right? So I'm not a huge fan of that. Even though that had quite a bit of downloads. Let's go to most upvoted. Let's see. But a lot of times, most upvoted and most downloaded are pretty similar. We'll go a little deep. We'll go page 5 here. See what we can find. See what this New Japan Strong looks like. That's kind of interesting. That's a little different. A little different arena. Just kind of the idea, just to make it look different. I'm going to download it just to download it. We can have it. Maybe try it. But just to make it have a little bit of a different feel from the G1 Supercard. And we've seen the arena a lot too, because a lot of the 24/7 championship title defenses happened in that arena as well. So, but you can only usually get a couple of community creations in before the game kind of freezes and crashes on you, so it's always a worry. And it may have actually just froze. No, it didn't actually. Whew! We made it. Can't believe that. Ice Ribbon Smash Japan. That was a Tajiri's promotion, wasn't it? Smash, not the Canadian one. Forbidden Door, Mid-South Coliseum. That's kind of cool. I'm actually interested to see what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. They did a good job on that. That is well deserved for the thumbs up that one got. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, the water arena from FMW. Oh my god. That's pretty funny. That's really awesome. That's funny. You ever seen that match? You should check that out if you haven't. Noah's Cork and Hall. Yeah, not looking likely. We'll go a few more pages here, and then we'll wrap this one up because the Pro Bowl games are starting in 30 minutes, and I'm going to tune in and see if this flag football game is any fun or not. I'm going to be watching, but if it's terrible, I'm not going to. Give me my Pro Bowl game. That's what I'm saying. I want the Pro Bowl, the actual game. But who knows? The flag football might be cool. But I want to see the helmets. Put the helmets on. That's part of the fun of the Pro Bowl, seeing all the different helmets. So, give me that at least. Wonder if I type in NJPW in WWE, if that would give me. So here's an NXT Japan, and that would be cool. But I want like a WWE Japan. You know what I mean? If anyone has a suggestion, let me know in the comments. I'm going to do one final search here before we wrap this one up. And we'll see if changing NJPW and WWE yields us any different results here. But again, let me know in the chat, what do you guys want to see on Raw? We're going to be heading into week 2 of September on the road to Clash of the Champions. So that's going to be big business there. Let us know what you guys want to see on the card, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you liked what you see. It definitely would help out the channel. You know, we're hoping to get to 1,000. That's kind of the big mark for YouTube, and we'll keep this going as long as we got the support, of course. But you know, we're only able to go as far as we can go, as far as support goes, as far as budget goes. So any bit that you know, we rely on the generosity and the support, your subs and your thumbs up and your Patreon subscriptions, and we thank you for signing up on Patreon by giving you that extra bonus content. So that's kind of how we're able to make that work, is thank you guys for your support by giving you a little extra on Patreon. That looks really cool, actually. How'd they get the ring mats like that? That's actually super cool. Is that some kind of like custom design? It must be. That is really neat. I like that. So we're going to steal that arena too while we're at it. Why not? We can go in and delete the logos here. Maybe just replace the Dominion logos with Raw logos or something. And that could be like our Raw Japan. Maybe we do that real quick, huh? The algorithm might hate this because this video is going to be a lot longer, but, you know. We got to make it authentic. Oh, please don't crash. Okay, I was going to say, please don't crash, because I did like that arena. We'll go like 1 or 2 more pages, and then we'll see if there's anything here more before we go and try to see if we can't do our edits. Let's see. Any WWE Japan? Nothing. All right. So let's go to the arena creator. Well, here's like one of the New Japan USA shows. Let's see how that looks. That's kind of cool. NJPW of America. I don't want it to say that, though, because we're technically still going to be in Japan. It's a travel, right? We can't do the G1 Supercard on a Sunday and fly right home. right? So let's go to the arena creator. So this is a little bonus you guys are getting. This is what could have been like a Patreon bonus. We could have said, hey, we're going to go live on Patreon for this extra. But we just kind of kept it going for you guys. So let's see. We're going to edit, and I want to make a copy of... So we got Ambulance Match, we got New Japan, Dominion, Strong, our outdoor show, Great American Bash, SmackDown Dark that it doesn't like, Retribution Arena, that's our Raw Dark show, Sunday Night Heat. All right, so we want to copy, because I don't want to lose that arena. We'll paste it here. And that... Did it just copy Sunday Night Heat? Really? Oh my god. Okay. Back out. Glitchy game. I'm gonna have to wait and see if 2K23 is not as glitchy. I may just pick it up just for that sake. So it put Heat at the bottom and it gave... Okay, I guess it just put the... Whatever. Okay. Edit. And we want off, filter off. Well, this is the show editor anyway. We want to edit, the arena, which I guess we need to make that first. I don't know. It's confusing either way. So we want to edit the arena and edit. Maybe this is where we copy it. Then we can add it back to the other show. You always worry the game crashed on you because you never quite know. All right, that cool Nitro Arena. I gotta assign that to a show. That worldwide too as well. Need its own show. So we got 2 Sunday Night Heats, even though we didn't copy that. So this one we want to copy and put it there. And the game's going to freak out again and put it up top. But either way, edit. This is for you. This is for the people. We got to make it look authentic. Because this is going to be Monday Night Raw. It won't be Dominion. So, lighting is fine. The stage, we need to edit. Stage design. Stage design is good. Was that a picture? Stage construction. This one. Edit. This is where we want to put the, can I pick, like, a not custom logo? You have to use a custom logo? I want to just use, like, the Monday Night Raw logo, but it does not look like that's an option. Ew, okay. Well... That worldwide arena looks really cool. I got to figure out a way to get that in the game because that does look cool. Okay, well, let me see if there's a Raw logo in here. Or a WWE logo. I just assumed... Oh, this is going to be a pain. Can you really not pick? Like... Man, I guess you really can't pick an arena logo. I just would have assumed you could. Or maybe because it's a full picture. Well, let's just see if these would load on us. If these would load. Well, there's a WWF logo. Can't have that. American Nightmare. And we could do one of those. I wanted some kind of WWE Raw. Monday Night Raw. But I guess we didn't download like any kind of custom arena that would have that. But I mean, I would take a WWE logo if they had it. Oh my god, this is so slow. And I know it's gotta load a lot of assets, but boy oh boy, it is quite the task going through these. USA logo, NXT. At least you can kind of see the assets, what people had worked on. Or I can just delete that altogether. I suppose that is one method of doing it. Starlight Kid's mask. Put that up there. Oh, here we go. Here's WWE. So there's a SmackDown. So yeah, there's the Raw. There's the Raw Dark logo. So that does have potential, at least. Let's go a little further and see if there's any Raw logos in here. And if not, then we'll just do... I don't think there will be. Because I don't think I downloaded any other Monday Night Raw arenas that I can think of. You know what? We'll just use the Raw Dark logo. Who cares? We probably won't even see it that much. I gotta find it again. Where is it? Hayashishita. Prince Puma. Virgil. He's still the NXT $1 million champion, is he not? There you go. So there's that. Everything else is cool. And then accept. And then the ring. I think the ring's pretty solid, but if we could potentially let's see if we can add a little Monday Night Raw logo on there somewhere to kind of let the people know this is Raw. This is Raw's War. So here we can now do the WWE logo. Okay. We're using this one, right? I think. Is that pretty even there? Or should we just cover that up altogether? Just put the Raw logo right in the middle? Okay. Is there a way to put the white box? Oh, not that. Oh, we can make it red. Would that be interesting for Raw, even though it's New Japan? Should we make it like a red ring for Monday Night Raw? Is that too much? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. That could really make it like you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We'll try to drop the intensity down a little bit here. But we're gonna go with a red ring for Monday Night Raw. That's how you really spice it up and make it the New Japan Raw WWE feel. I don't know if you can add a white box to cover up the strong style back there. Unless there's some kind of like pattern or something. Design. Oh, here we go. And I think I can put it under the Raw logo. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm digging that. Now, can we order this? Because I want... Maybe it's just easier just to... Is there like an option to change the order of stuff? Whatever. I'll just delete that. And I'll just put this guy on top. Images. Hello. Please don't crash. What are we looking for? Not designs. Arena logos. There we go. And we are this one, this guy. Well, I guess it's interesting. Which way is because the ring's gonna be... I don't know, I feel like it'll be backwards because the hard camera is going to be that away. Oh, whatever. There we go. There is your WWE Raw New Japan ring. So, yeah. You're about to save? Yes. It did not let me rename it, but that's okay. So now, we should be able to go into universe mode and add that in. And the next time we play Raw, I think that'd be the first time in New Japan history, right? A red ring for our Monday Night Raw from Japan, which will wrap up the G1 Supercard festivities. So here we go. Edit. Show. And arena. Now the problem is it didn't let me rename. I can tell what it is though from right there. So there you go. So we will have the this arena for the upcoming Monday Night Raw from Japan. So that'll be pretty cool. So we're going to do one more show in Japan before everybody heads back. While we're here, we kept saying we needed to make sure Ricochet wasn't in here anymore, even though we had taken him out. Prince Puma, you're in. And Ricochet is out. Let's take a look at the list, too, before we go. Just see maybe folks we haven't used in a while or folks that are kind of, AJ, Tozawa, Bliss, and Cross. We need to get them back in the mix some more. Theory's in the mix. Bailey, Becky, Bianca, of course, the Hurt Business. Big E, Boss Man, he spent the night in the hospital, so hopefully he's all right. Lesnar on his losing streak. We haven't done much with Gable and Otis, so maybe something for them. We got the Glow, the Kiwi Glow, Diesel, Ziggler, McIntyre, Earthquake, Gulak, Edge. I think everyone's got some decent representation here. Io, Shirai, Eric and Ivar, of course, Jinder, kind of in the mix as well. Killshot, Kofi, Liv Morgan, Madcap, Mace, Mandy Rose, still on our roster. Iwatani, Miz, and there's Ali, Omos, Nikki Cross, Otis. Yeah. Cool, okay. Well, there you go. So finally got that fixed, and when we return to Universe Mode, we got one more show in Japan, Monday Night Raw, New Japan, closing it out before we head back to the States and another Retribution episode of SmackDown. So get ready. That's coming down the line. Thank you guys for tuning in for a very successful G1 Supercard, and we'll see you guys for the next stream. You guys are the best.